You're the One is about questions, and the questions are about my feelings and why I feel shame for having questions about people that I like and that I'm not supposed to like, but I do like, but it's okay to like them. Because it's totally fine to like who you like and do what you want. Do what you want.
What do I think too much?
You're the One was the first song I wrote in 2019. And it was a breakup song, classic. But I was with someone for like over 2.5 years, and so I just started writing random stuff, but it formed into a really good song. And then I went to school for songwriting, and I used that song as my demo to get in, and I got in. I've revised it like 6 times, so I wanted to make it tangible and deliver it to people. It was just a lot of questions of like why I can't have this person and why I can't love them the right way, and like it was just all the whys. And as I condensed it into the song, I now wanted to deliver it and still call it one of my favorites that I've written, because when I play it, I feel it. And I feel the simplicity of the questions, and I know that anyone can understand and relate to it. It's not complex. And I think that's why it's stuck with me so much. I'll just play the demos from back 6 years ago or whatever, and I still am like hearing my little voice crack, sing it, and I'm like, oh, that actually, like, I remember that pain. Like, it resembled pain. It's just impactful. Well, this song took a long time to kind of get up into the production field, because it was just a demo that I made on Logic, and I don't know how to save stems. I don't know how to save things properly, so I lost everything that I made, and it was beautiful. We had to start from scratch at least 2 times because one of the boys I was working with also lost the stems, so it just was a back and forth to try to get this song even like going. Me and Bobby Moda pretty much broke down the song to come up with this like really weird beat structure that's based off of like Cherry Glazer, this really cool artist that I love, and also the ethereal tones that I've been leaning into. So we laid down like the synth pads and the drums for that. Adding drums made it so much more fun, and it opened my mind to the direction I wanted. Also, I changed the guitars between like 3 different guitars. It was a Fender Tele, and then I think it was a Stratocaster. And then we use a random kind of like rock guitar that wouldn't go in it, but it is in it. And so the mixture of all the guitars I really like. It brings out very different tones. This is the actual sheet from a long time ago of the song, and like me rewriting it and me nerding out and going through every single note that I'm playing and singing. I would never look at that again now, but this is how I did it, and I broke it down. And like, yeah, one of the notes here is like weird spicy new chords for bridge. And it's like, what? Like, I don't even know when I wrote that. Well, the song is very simple. I think it's like a different side of me to go a little more shallow rooted than not think about like lyrics as much or words as much. But I think that the verse, blah, 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 why can't I see myself the way you see me? How have I found you? I think you're the one. I think that verse sticks out to me and impacts me the most. I think the question, why can't I see myself the way that you see me, is crazy in a very, very good way, because it's shown me so much. I always think of relationships as like mirrors, and sometimes when you're in it, you can't see that mirror, and sometimes you only see yourself, or sometimes they're only reflecting to you, and it's like, it actually goes all ways, where it's like, I can see the beauty in myself and in my spirit and know myself, and know how beautiful I am, and how unique I am, and also that person, which I'm very good at doing and seeing in people. But you need to know that that person has to see you that way as well. I think at this time, I really had low self-esteem and low self-worth. And why can't I see myself? Like, I didn't know myself. And I thought that that person kind of filled that void, which is like the worst thing you can do, you know, being codependent, which is, happens. But that's why it hits for me still, and I'm just like, wow, like little Ravin wrote this, and I've seen my growth, and I am so happy with who I am. Like, so happy. There was a verse that I wrote, I think it was more of an outro that didn't make the cut, it just was unnecessary, but I really like it. I can read it. It's I can't resist, you make me cry. I get the bliss and high of life. I see myself next to you, undone and rescued. And I just thought it was like, that's such a whimsical, beautiful verse. And it seemed to be too whimsical for this song because, like I said, it is a little more shallow of just questions and simplicity. Hearing the song now hits even harder. I think it makes me more happy because it's a cool, upbeat rhythm that we chose instead of the first demo that I made of just like this very slow, melancholy thing. I was excited to express that, but still have these sad lyrics, but people like my family, they've told me before, they don't listen to lyrics in any type of song on like the radio. They're always just like about the beats and they'll jam to that or whatever, and that's okay. So I was like, this would be more fun anyway to just have something opposite of Ravin Marie's sadness, but it's still sad, but it's more like, okay, I can like bop to this in my car, I can work out a little bit, like that's fun, that's different. Even though I work out to like very sad music. Some weird Ludwig piano pieces or like, you know, I don't know why it works for me, it just does. Well, I think this one is really unique because when I went to school in Australia, I used this song to get in and I wrote it 2019. So like, it's been with me for a really long time and it's been through a lot with me and I've still been attracted to it. So I think it just shows this really sweet side of me that I didn't see before, just like even reading it or when I play it. And like the creativity I hold, I was like, wow, like I wrote that. This is literally one of my first songs I've ever written, ever. And like, I didn't have any training, like whatever, you know, I was like, wow, okay. And then to see it now in this production setting and in the direction that I want to take it and having people help me get it there, it just shows so much about me and how much I've worked to get here and to get in the music realm and meet the people that I have now on my team. I just think it is such a big blessing and such a pat on the back to me. And I want to keep continuing to realize the work I've put in because it is really beautiful, because this is a hard industry. So I think it just shows some foundation.